slow and steady wins the race. Is that something that it stresses you out to hear? Or do you feel like you never hear that sort of thing? Because instead the world and everybody around you is saying, go, 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 hustle, be more, do more, give more. It's really exhausting. And I think maybe too that's why, one reason why the stay-at-home orders, amongst other reasons, are so hard for people, because it's hard for people to slow down. But let me tell you something, this is just my way of looking at things. My success in life, and I feel very successful, and hi kitty, what I mean by that is that I feel happy and content and excited to be alive, and I love the people and the things that are in my life. That's all because of slow and steady movement. I feel like if you move quickly and you're doing this and you're doing that, not only are you expending a lot of extra energy, but you're probably just oh my gosh, my kitty is trying to jump off the balcony. No, don't, things aren't that bad. No, that wasn't even funny. God, that was funnier in my head, sorry. And the kitty's safe, don't worry. That wasn't funny either. Sorry, okay, so stick to the point. That if you're just moving really quickly, chances are you're throwing a bunch of things at the wall, seeing what will stick, just taking action. And a lot of that is just busy work. It's not actually activity with purpose. And so what it does is it drains you of energy, and it actually allows for less focus on the things in your life that are really important. So, I'll give you an example of one current way that this has worked in my life. I did a prior video on the fact that it's been like 3.5 years since I separated from my ex-husband, and I haven't started dating yet. Now, I will start dating, and there's a place for that, but I decided that I wanted to take time to actually design my life, as opposed to having outside forces design it for me, because I was given this gift of time, just like we're kind of being given this gift of time right now in the middle of the stay-at-home orders. So you choose to see it as a gift that you can use and utilize. And what I did personally is I took stock of everything in my life, particularly the people in my life and the major activities in my life where all my focus was going. And I really tried to determine what was most important. And for me, right after my separation, there was some healing that I had to go through. But I also had a 1.5-year-old that I had to, keep alive. I also had to think about making money. And those are all very big things. And so those 3 things were it. Because I knew if I had thrown dating into that mix, amongst other things, that I wouldn't really be able to do the important things right. I wouldn't be able to fully heal. I wouldn't be able to be fully present and take care of my son while he's small, this time I'll never have again. And I really wanted to build a business. I didn't want to go back to work for somebody else. So I knew that that was going to take a lot of new skills, not only the business skills I already had, but learning to be an entrepreneur. I mean, that's a skill set on its own that I continue to learn. So because I put in the time, now 3.5 years later, I'm in a place where I have an awesome relationship with my son, a business I absolutely love, and I feel not only healed, but I feel better than I was before even, because I've taken the time to move slowly and steadily towards the things and the people that are important to me. So there really aren't any people at this point, or activities, or even articles of clothing, accessories, shoes, whatever in my life right now that don't bring me joy. And that feels like success to me. So I know that in our culture, again, it's hustle bustle, it's do more and be more. And you might also have the personality that you're a type A, you want to go, 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 you want to get it done, you want to do this, you want to do that. In that case, I have what might be a little remedy. If you can wake up every morning before everybody else in your household, enough time for you, however long that is, to stop, whether it's meditation or journaling or whatever it is that gets you to slow down for a sec, think about what's important to you, And I would recommend highly, and I write this down, like for the last day or the last week, what went well? Like, what was a total win? And where was there room for improvement? And if I can do that every single day, even if it's just one thing every day, it puts you in a mindful place. And you think about it the next time, oh, shoot, last time I did this, it didn't result in the way I wanted it to. Or, oh my gosh, this worked so well. I want to make sure I incorporate this into my day because it made everything go more smoothly. Whatever, blah, blah, etc. Writing it down for me makes it clear, but, maybe it's different for you. But it takes slow and steady thought process and time taken out of your day just for you in order to do that. Some people call it, setting intentions. For some reason, I never really could internalize that phrase. I never got behind it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and if it works for you, that's awesome. But so, in a sense, modern lingo, I set my intentions in the morning, and the way I set that up, is really how the rest of my day goes. And then after I had done that I'm almost on a year now, believe it or not, I have made such incredible progress that I don't even have to do it every day, because now that slow and steady thinking is just a part of who I am. And it is so valuable. And it is definitely something that I did not know about until I became Fiercely 40. Or in this case, Fiercely 42. Ooh, 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 ooh. So it takes a while. It takes a while to have that knowledge, to gain that experience. But when you're in your fierce 40s, let me tell you, you have permission to move slowly and effectively, because slow and steady wins the race. If you don't design your life bit by bit and determine what the big pieces are before you put everything else in, you're not going to have a life that you find very valuable or very rewarding. And you're not going to be successful like me. You're not going to wake up and feel like, wow, this is it. And trust me, you may think when you're younger that it has something to do with money. I sure did. It really doesn't. I mean, money is great. I love money. I love expensive things. But that's not why I wake up in the morning feeling successful. It has very little to do with that. It has more to do with my relationships, the way I view myself and the world around me, where I fit in there. And it has taken time. It has taken about 3.5 years to finally get to this place. And I invite you to plant your seeds now and water them and watch them grow, so that you too can grow an amazing life for yourself. So that's my Fierce 40s fact for today. Keep in mind, slow and steady wins the race. You have my permission. You're in your Fierce 40s now. Or if you're not, take notes, because you will be. And see if this works out for you. And if it does, let me know.